just started, but I know we have not in the past, and I just wanna make sure we can kinda make that like, policy that we record the planning and zoning.
We don't even record this one.
And the DDA also?
So, I mean, I'm fine with that, if we need to record the DDA, that way in case there's ever any questions, we need to go back, I'm fine, I mean, I think if it's a public city open meeting, we need to be recording it for our safety, for everybody's safety.
And the
Is there a
and the-
status
and
on the microphones
I
and?
was-
Yeah, me too.
That's a great idea. Also, I wanted to bring up, at the town hall meeting a couple months ago, it was brought up to, have live streaming of regular council meetings. And I wanted to see if y'all could put that on the agenda at some point to discuss. I know that I represent the city of Pendergrass, they do that, they got a camera, which you probably would need to put some money in the budget for that.
We could get a grant if we had a budget.
We did,
Yeah.
the budget to upgrade the sound system and stuff in this room, and the quote we got was like crazy, absorbent, outrageous, and I was like, there is no way that it costs that much. I personally been looking at equipment that doesn't
Go
cost
to
that much,
Best
but
Buy.
I think that's a good idea too, for us to start looking at it, and trying to just.
Maybe you can call John, they're in the technology sector, he can help y'all out with that.
That's all I got. I mean.
But do you
no,
think
it's
it's
just
fine for
recorded.
us to start recording all meetings and?
I think,
Yes.
And do we
And
need to post
posting them too.
DDA meetings and minutes and stuff on our city webpage as well? I didn't know if we did, I did not know. I know that we're trying with planning and zoning, I just saw those the other day, so I wanna make sure we're like, just trying to be as transparent as possible.
Yeah, record the data for the meetings.
My next thing was,
Maybe the data center.
we need to work on communication for all departments and committees.
Oh, you took the word right out of my mouth. Cause I was gonna ask Amy and Ken, can we have like a joint session where the council hears from both of those committees? To have a conversation. I mean, cause we're busy, so.
3 years ago.
I hear you, you're not wrong. But I had no clue what's going on with the Alcott's committee. Until it hits our desk that day. And-
Until it's rolled down that hill.
Right, so I think we should have some sort of communication with the DDA, the planning committee, I don't know, circus clowns, or whoever, I don't care. We gotta talk to each other or something.
I mean, I don't care if it's an email, and we all send each other emails like, hey, this is what's going on, like, when you're working on your stuff, you can send out your ideas to all of us, we have that city council email, so we'll go to every single one of us, you'd be like, hey, this came by me, what do y'all think about this, anything, I mean, we can't talk about things, we cannot vote, we can discuss, and like the DDA, if y'all come up like, hey, we're gonna do a new committee, and this is what we wanna do, and that, if we don't have a chance to get together, it might be a good way for us to.
So, are you okay with that, Amy? I'm still your thunder.
I asked for it 3 years ago, yeah.
Alcott?
In the past, our meeting, the agenda always came from City Hall to us, not the other way around. So you told us what you wanted us to work on.
Not that you, we have no idea.
No.
We realize that there's some communication failures, so we're trying to take it together in other areas and make sure we figure it out.
No problem.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Like, if you want me to tell you what I'm coming from here, I'm coming from, I didn't know you had a meeting with them as well. Rumble, Northern Data, whoever. I didn't know you had a meeting with them.
We didn't have a meeting.
You were in on the meeting.
Yes,
I was invited to attend.
that's my point. I didn't know that. I wasn't even invited.
Well, it wasn't my meeting, so.
We had a phone call.
You had a phone call.
But you were invited to meet.
I wasn't invited to the meeting. I didn't know there was a meeting there until I got the phone call. Said, hey,
who all attended
Northern Data
that?
wants to talk to you. That's all I heard.
That's against the law, by the way.
You called us and said they wanted to talk to us. That was it.
I didn't know it was a big formal meeting, or I would try to definitely make time to be there, I'll be honest, I would
That's
have.
You didn't get a postcard?
I did get the postcard for the things.
But that was the point of me saying.
They're talking about
always
the private
communicated.
calls
Oh,
for
oh.
the meeting.
I didn't get invited to that.
Yeah, none of us did.
And I'm pretty sure that.
And then my last thing is, I wanna know if anybody on the council has a problem with me putting a letter in the water bill asking citizens if they would like to inform us of any veterans in their family that's lived in Maysville. I want us to come up with some kind of policy for the veterans crosses, and then I want to put a letter in our water bill so that we can reach as many citizens as as possible to make sure we're putting the accurate information out on our process. I will make sure we all have a copy of the letter once we get there before it's mailed out, that way we're all in agreement with the information we're asking. Is that okay? That was all of my other extras, I wrote them down, so I didn't forget.
Steve, you got anything?
No, I think I said it. Oh, I must have happy birthday to, Kimberly, though. I did want to say that.
29?
Exactly.
And hold it.
We've got
And totally.
some issues with some potholes on quite a few streets. And, it's gonna be more than $500 to fix them, so what would you like for me to do, try to get some bids? I have no clue of anybody that does small time paving. Does anybody have a,
Where are these potholes? I'm just curious,
all
cause
right, West Freeman, go down there.
if one of them is on Ridgeway, I have called and asked for that thing to be filled for the last 2 months, so that's why it's the size it is now.
But that goes back to my street too. That goes back to my street. When you get filling the hole, it keeps getting bigger and filling in, then it gets bigger. It's a waste of time.
So
Hey, we're down the road.
we don't have all the money to pave all the roads yet, so we're gonna have to fill some potholes.
We've got a couple in our neighborhood and we need some new stop signs. There's like no red on one of them.
I was thinking about putting that. I think that's a good
Um,
idea.
You go down Jagway,
Bel
you go
Air.
down the first Jagway and the first road to the left. I don't know if it's Valley View.
Bel Air.
Bel Air. But there's a big pothole there at the bottom and the stop sign is not red.
Oh, there. Chip.
I mean, I think when it comes to potholes, it's just, and this could be me, but I think when it comes to the potholes, we just need to go ahead and repair them as best we can until paving for now, I mean.
Yep.
I thought y'all used to order a pallet of that stuff to fix the holes when John was here. So why would you not just get a pallet and let the city workers do it like normal?
Cause that's what we did before, so that's what I thought we were still doing.
That's what's not staying in the hole.
Well, he switched to something different.
John switched to something.
Yeah, he
got
said it was
from
gonna be so
Uline or
much better.
somebody, And it was a whole pallet of it, and it was a little more expensive, but it wasn't the cold patch or whatever, it was something totally different.
That stuff they put in ours lasts for about 2 months, and then it's a hole again. I don't know about them getting bigger.
So, when,
I just buy the
that
stuff.
could be attributed to
Let me drive on the back
that
there.
subgrade, and you can just keep feeding it and it'll keep eating it. So you have to go and dig it out deeply and patch it. Do it better instead of just filling the hole.
So we went cheap when we built the first time, that's what you're saying.
That
It's
is
okay,
possible.
I'll say that.
But y'all have no equipment to hack that. You don't have anything that can back drag and hack that.
We have prisoners.
They can't do that with their hands.
Okay, that's mine.
They used to.
No, I mean, if we gotta fill it, we gotta fill it. I mean, until we at least try to pay it.
That was my understanding, that we was buying the pallet of the stuff and filling it when we needed, so I'm sorry that I did not realize we had changed that.
Good old days.
And you said it's gonna cost more than, you gotta cost, or you just gonna find a company?
I'm asking, does anyone know of a company that does small time, like driveway pavings or stuff like that?
They're not gonna come out and do potholes.
They're gonna wanna cut the road out and fix it, it's gonna cost thousands.
Said Georgia Kelly's not
I
here
can reach
anymore.
out to Matt
Why would y'all not just get a pallet of this stuff from Home Depot and let them put it in there?
and just let you know. And see what it says at least.
Or we can go, cold patch, or whatever. Did you
I
say?
don't remember what it was that John got, we should have, it
It
was
was in
for
a
some
bucket.
purpose, it was, and it was
Probably
a
in the
whole
vault.
pallet of it. And he said that he had learned that was staying better and longer, and he did us a whole speech,
He did.
so he sold me on it.
You did.
Well, the other thing you can do, you can go to the asphalt plant in your dump truck, and you can get some there, come and dump it in there, and then rent a roller and roll over until really packed.
You up for the job, Lewis?
Okay, the other thing I
That's how you
had
usually do it.
was, the cameras at the, water building and the cameras in the PD. I think we need to relocate, not buying more cameras, just relocate. Right,
What do you mean?
Put them
got one shoot down the hallway. There's nothing there. I don't
But
know why.
people walk up and down that hallway?
We do. It's not there, you know. during
I'm
public
not
work.
comfortable taking any of the cameras out of the inside just in case. Just in case something happens, we'll have that camera inside.
Well, are they inside, outside cameras? So,
Inside would be different than outside.
I know that I personally donated a couple of cameras last month. I don't know if we can ask if they'll work, huh? I mean, if it's something that'll work, we may be able to add those to it, but.
But I think your public works building even worse.
So when I asked about the cameras at the Public Works building, a year and a half ago, I was told the signal's not good enough to add any more cameras, it just is what it is. So has the signal changed? What's happened? I think we still need them inside, and I don't wanna take away any cameras from the inside. At the time, I mean, I just wanna protect everything we have. And there may be that moment that we don't catch them on the outside, and they get on the inside and we catch them that way, so.
I hear what Doug's saying. Doug's on, you really only need one for the evidence room. That's it.
With that one, shoot down the hallway. So our, you know, our offices out there, the general public don't go back there.
What about the
Close,
conference table?
close it off.
Yeah.
It's been there, it was there when I got there, and I've heard it's been there for years. Basically, the only thing it shows is the time clock.
Do you have one showing, seeing your evidence room?
We got one shining down the hallway, if you go into the evidence room, it's gonna show you.
Okay.
So is that the camera you want to move?
Yeah.
So I don't think we need to take it, there's evidence running down that hallway, so I think we need that.
Well, we use one on the outside of the building, I'll put it
So
out.
can we talk, I guess, we only use one person to put cameras up, because I feel like that they go really proud of their cameras and so on.
Probably just potholes too.
Thank you. Okay, that's it, that's all.
Okay, I'm through.
I'm good. Robert, what you got? You got anything else down there?